This is my 5-step Pinterest strategy. This is what works for me. This is how I do it. And I wanted to share it and also put together something that other people could use. So, the first thing that you're going to do is make your pin templates in Canva. You can use any tool you want. I love Canva for obvious reasons. It's Canva at this point. Don't really need to explain what it does or why it's great. If you know, you know. The second thing you're going to do is add them directly to your blog post. So Pinner Pro, the plugin on this page, is a very, very simple plugin, but it allows you to add unlimited Pinterest images or directly to your WordPress post. And then when you schedule the post from WordPress, every pin that you pin is automatically going to link back to that page. So it just saves a lot of hassle having to schedule on other platforms and then adding the URLs that you want them to post to. The next thing you're going to do is connect your Pinterest account, so from WordPress, via the Pinterest Automatic plugin. This plugin, if you haven't heard of it, is a robust tool. Only $27 is a one-time fee, and it takes out, again, a bunch of middle processes. So there are quite a few things that it does. I'm not going to run through all of them, but this is what I use to schedule. I use the Pinterest session ID from Chrome, and it gets all my boards from Pinterest, and then it connects them with my categories and all kinds of stuff. And then when it schedules the post, it sets up a cron, so a basic cron. You don't have to know too much about cron jobs, because how it does it is you set your time intervals and the times that you want to post. So if you only want to post between 12 a.m. and 6 p.m., you can set that, and then you set your intervals. And every time, again, if you don't know how to set up cron jobs on your server, you can use the basic one it has already done. And every time somebody comes to your page, it's going to trigger that. Now, it doesn't mean that every time someone comes to your page, it's going to send a pin. It just means that it triggers the tool, and if it's ready to send a pin, it will send it over to your desired Pinterest board. Now, once you have this plugin installed, again, you're going to set your schedule, and then you're going to make any necessary tweaks. So I said you can have your tags, you can set variables to change the titles and things like that. And then the last step is when you have all the pins added for the post that you want to send to Pinterest, you're just going to go to the post menu on WordPress, and you're going to bulk update. And then it's going to schedule the hundreds of pins that you've just added. And that's it. You just leave it. And for the foreseeable future, your Pinterest account will be having fresh, updated pins every day, every hour, however often you set those intervals. So now that I've explained those 5 steps, I'm going to run through it quickly. There are some things I can't show you, like the session, getting my session ID, because it shows everything. And that's obviously sensitive information, but there is a tutorial on how to do that here, and they leave no stone unturned. So very simple. As long as you're using Google Chrome, you'll be able to grab your session ID, put it into your WordPress, and it's going to pull up all your boards, and happy days. So with Pinner Pro installed, in your post edit menu, you'll see it along the side here. So I've already added the Pinterest images, and as I said, you can add unlimited images. The tool was supposed to have a bit more features. I've kind of put it aside for now. Too many things going on. But at the moment, it does what we need it to do for this process, which is allow you to store all of your pins on your post without them showing up on the post anywhere on the front end, unless you're using a Pinterest extension and you want them to be picked up when somebody hits share. But you just hit add Pinterest images, select all the pins you want to add, hit grab these, and then they're going to show up here. And when you hit refresh, they're going to show up in the Pinterest automatic sidebar. And you're not going to do this yet because we want to send them all to the schedule once we've added them all. But usually when you're doing individual posts, so let's say this is the only post on your site and you've added 100 pins, you'll add them, you'll hit select all, hit update, and it's going to send those right to the queue. So we're not doing that now because we want to do those all together for all of our posts. And once you have them all added to your posts, you're just going to hit bulk and pin them, apply, and it's going to send them all over to the queue. This is the pinning dashboard. Pretty self-explanatory. Another thing to mention is the reason you want to wait and schedule them all in bulk is, let's say you have 10 pins per post. it's going to randomize them so it's never posting the same pins to the same page in one go. And as I said, really, really robust tool. So many things you can do, so much you can tweak to make sure you're getting the most out of your Pinterest scheduling. And again, it just cuts out all of the scheduling hassle from other tools. You're doing it directly from your WordPress dashboard. And this is why this is my favorite method. No friction. Let me know in the comments if you give this a try, if it works for you. I've added the link to Pinner Pro and Pinterest Automatic in the comments. If I've forgotten anything, I will drop that in the comments too. That's it, guys. All the best.